Welcome to the Schmoopydady streaming experience. I'm your host, as per usual, Schmoopydady. If it's the first time watching the stream, the VOD, or the video on YouTube, a monthly Hearthstone Wild Legend player who typically hits Legend first a month, and after that I goof off. When I goof off, I play your decks, and I'm going to play your decks tonight. Maybe a little bit, maybe not. I'm currently in the middle of my Survivor series. Chat sent me a bunch of decks that were not on the... did not have 500 games on February 18th. So a bunch of the popular archetypes are not on here. So, chat had to get creative and submit stuff that was not on the list. The list was something like Burnlock, Egglock, you get the idea. Now, all those decks have been nerfed since. However, the decks that are remaining are as such. We've got Acorn Oils, Bad Quest, Reno Shaman. This one was kind of tough because... well, the deck was sort of built in the Spirit of the Mountain. It's, aside from a couple bad cards, it's just normal Reno Shaman, and normal Reno Shaman turns out to be pretty good in this meta, so this has been doing well. This deck has yet to lose, amazingly. An amazing statement for an Acorn Oil deck. Large Ivan submitted XL Warlock. We've been winning just as much with Crane Game as we have with the Boars. This deck has surged in popularity ever since the Egglock nerf. I don't think they're a one-to-one, and I think this list could use some refinement. I know Large Ivan has changed this a significant amount since the competition started, but, still decent. And last but not least, Purs did not know what to send to me, so Purs asked for me to send something for them, and in his case, I decided that XL Shadow Priest was a deck that was not, on anyone's radar, that has done pretty well. Both this and Large Ivan's deck have gone 7-1. So the rules are going to be a deck doesn't get deleted despite a second loss until a deck has won in that round. Once there is only one deck standing, a deck needs to win, basically to win the whole thing, right? So you can't go 3 losses in a row, one with each deck, and then, say, oh, this is it. I've done that. It sucks. So Acorn Oil is going to have to win, or Large Ivan's going to have to win, or Purge is going to have to win in the round that eliminates the other two. So here we go. I couldn't even join the... Theory crafting with cheap. It's just been generally miserable. All right, if it's 30 Shadow Priest, I want the Gyre Worm. If it's 30 Shadow Priest, this is basically free. Is it warming up? Yeah, we got it fixed, but my life was hell. It wasn't great. It was not living homeless because that's like definitely over dramatic. I'm gonna do this turn. It's probably Nazmani, but I can do this and this next turn. It definitely wasn't something as dramatic as like, oh, we were homeless. But we were living, at my in-laws, not with stuff to get the kids ready. Like the kids didn't have all their stuff and we didn't have our stuff and I couldn't stream. I tried to stream from my phone. I will probably include the stream that I stream from my phone under the description of this video, but leave it locked. Leave it unlisted because the quality was terrible. I think this is me triaging it after having time to sit back and think about it. I think I didn't give I think I did not give Twitch permission to use my microphone, which is why nobody could hear me except when I was adjusting the mic volume, which was infuriating. Chat wasn't helping because chat was like freaking out and being like, oh, I can't hear anything. No, I can't see anything. No, I can't hear anything. So that was fucking miserable. I was already stressed out and then just like it just didn't happen. So I'm probably just never doing that again. Simple as that. We're just never trying the phone streams ever again. If you're privileged enough to see the phone streams when they were still a thing, great. Otherwise, just fuck it. What if I clear your shit? Thoughts? Thoughts, feelings? Yeah, what if I just do like... What if I just do this? Do I even need to? I could do like this. Damn, I missed the phone stream? I did one phone stream. I did one phone stream and it was so miserable, I'll never do another one again. It wasn't cool. It was annoying. Speaking of annoying, let's see if we're dead. There's a chance we're not dead. Sodmu, hello. Alright, let's see if we're dead. Oh no, the video cut out, dumb shit. I closed the app. What do you mean the video cut out? Okay, yeah, they're just BMing me. Got it. Douchebag. Oh man, I'm here early tonight. You sure are. Okay. Alright, so Purrs eats a loss. I'm actually going to report that person because that seemed like an excessive amount for them to be able to get off. All right, so it's not necessarily that Purrs is done because the other two decks have to win in order for Purrs' deck to be eliminated. What's going on, Owl? Owl, you know, Acorn Oil's deck can still afford a loss. Okay, we almost have the nuts right off the bat. Sure. We just need Bat Mask. Can we win? Why is Acorn Oil's deck still in? Because it kept winning. What's going on, Timmy? It kept winning. Tracker's not on? Thank you. That's easy enough to change. Can't wait to send you some new terrible cooks from the X-Pact as live. Well, okay, so here's the thing about that. I've been doing a lot of thinking about how I want to do content. And I think how I want to do content is in part I'll still be doing viewer deck stuff, but I won't be doing viewer deck stuff as much as I might have in the past. I'm going to do more stuff where I'm featuring decks. I'm going to do more stuff where I am showcasing decks. I'm going to do less of viewer decks in general. Because they don't nearly do as well as other things on YouTube. And they haven't been fun recently. Like, not nearly as fun as they used to be. Just the quality of what they've been has not been great. Viewer decks are cool when they're actually the worst piles I've ever seen and still win. Sometimes. Sometimes it's fucking lame. Like, sometimes they're just bad. And it's not fun or funny. They're just bad. And I'm kind of burnt out. Like I want to play stuff that has a chance of winning. We've reached this part in Schmoopy's Keith arc, yeah. The real problem is deck building has become stale. Is it though? I don't know. I think it's who's been building for me. I don't know if I necessarily buy that. No, I don't think so, NHL. I think like I think there are people like you though that are definitely like you're a talented builder, and I respect your opinion. But at the same time, I think you're kind of burned out on like the competitive options. There's plenty of non-competitive cool shit that we could be doing, in my opinion. And that's the kind of stuff that that's the kind of stuff that I feel like I haven't been getting. Would you do something like the pyramid deck? Sure, yeah, I would. We could make viewer decks, but you only submit actually good decks. No, I think that like misses the point. It's not like I haven't looked. It could have been just the meta too, right? Like Egg Warlock was just terrible for your average viewer deck. All right. Okay. So here's, I think, what we do, chat. I think we go nuke our opponent's shit. I think we go for this now. And we don't have to necessarily go crazy about when we take all our swings. We can be kind of chill. You know, NHL, I'm probably just not going to agree with you on this. It's just I think it's 100% the stuff I've been getting. I don't think it's necessarily a systemic problem. I think it's just been like the quality of what I've been getting. It's just not as good as it used to be. As somebody who's been doing it. I don't know. Good luck. Enjoy the wild content. Thank you. Appreciate it. So then we have to think about how many solutions they can really do and at what mana breakpoints can they do them. Because I think we're very much in a pretty... and like we're obviously in a commanding position. Sure. What else can you do? Another one? Second shield shatter? Okay. Sure. If he chooses to tank this, I think I take that. That's 2 pings off of it. That's cool. Perfect. Okay. Do people play decks before they send them? Sometimes. Not always. Sometimes they're like, haha, look at this funny shit that fucking Mark's doing. What's going on, Acorn Oil? Some people just sort of send fucking whatever because that's what they want to do. Sure. It's fine. I still have 3 swings now, though. I don't know if this does what they want to do. I think they died. Is Kingsbane Rogue a viable deck getting to Legend? It might be a viable deck getting to Legend, but I would not play Kingsbane Rogue in this day and age. It's got too many problems. Reno deck's kind of hard counter it. My opponent has played valiantly, but I think I think we were nice and patient, and we're in a position where they can't win. I picked Spell. There's like nothing they can do. They can do a second Crocs, and it doesn't buy them a turn. Yep. Sticky Finger solos Kingsbane too hard? I'll fucking time you out. That's not it. It's not anything to do with the Sticky Finger. It's everything to do with healing is too efficient. There are big taunts in the meta. It's just rough sailing for Kingsbane as somebody who plays a lot of Kingsbane. Okay, I'm not deleting Purrs yet. Actually, I can. I can safely do it. Because Sticky Finger's right. It's not that. The deck's too slow. Yeah, it's funny. I wonder if, like, almost a weapons rogue is better than a Kingsbane rogue. Like, here's the other thing. I've enjoyed, toward the end of the month, taking a day to kind of, like, cook something. And then it's, like, kind of works. Are the new cards out? Nope, not until the 17th. And, like, the stuff that I make usually works better than whatever chat's doing. So, like, when in doubt, I could just do my cooks forever. But, nah, viewer decks have not been doing it for me. And that's okay. And they're not doing it on YouTube either. Which is another irritating thing. Do I want either of these? What if it's pirates? If it's pirates, I don't want either of those. One of the reverts hits, I think the 10th, right? I think the 10th. The 10th, I think, is going to be the big patch where everything's buffed. So 10th is, I think, the big patch where other stuff happens too. It's pirates. They didn't keep the quest. I feel like Disco Lock will be back. They have 3 busted new cards. I mean, it's already like an okay deck. They have a lot of 3-drops, though. What are your 3 busted new cards? I agree that they have 2 very good cards. I don't know about the third. What's the third one you're talking about? Are you talking about the 4-drop? The 4-drop, I think, is too slow. I think the 4-drop's bad. I think the 4-drop would have been nuts in, like... The 4-drop would have been nuts in Ashes of Outland. The 4-drop would have been nuts a little while ago. I don't think it's good now. Acorn Oil might take her first loss. It's a slow hand. The quest this is a game where the quest is actually influencing us a lot, and it's in the negative way. Why don't they do the rotation of the buff patch in the same day? I never understood. I think I don't know. I think it probably has to do with stuff under the hood. Nothing's out of elemental destruction range yet. That's a good one to have. What's this one? After opponent casts a spell? Nice. Have you completed the quest a single time? Yes, I have. I have. And it was actually impactful in the time that I did. But, yeah. It's mostly just been, oh, let's just play Reno. Okay. So here's our reset. So that takes care of that. I can do this. I need options, honestly. Can I afford to Ancestral Knowledge next turn? Is interesting. Can I afford to Overload going into turn 6 when I might need a Reno? This is their turn. They're going to take off. Next turn, they're going to drop a location or something like that and make it bad. I'm sad we didn't get Unkiliax back. I'm not sad because that Unkiliax is kind of fucking gross. I think I'm okay with no Unkiliax. They don't typically revert cards that see a lot of play. This is still seeing a ton of play. Well, last time, it drove me to Excavate Warlock, and that's not good for anyone. Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm protesting, by the way. I'm not buying anything until they revert Raza. You're going to not buy anything forever, I'm pretty sure. They don't want to deal with Raza. It's my opinion that they didn't revert Raza because they see Raza as a headache that they don't want to deal with. You wanted to raid Ziliax back? That was a pretty good card, wasn't it? Sure. Give me better cards than I got. Cool. All right. Anyway, this game's over. I'm 90% sure this game is over. You want 2 mana sing-along buddy? Sing-along buddy low-key is a little bit problematic. Two mana sing-along buddy was low-key kind of a problem. If you want 2 mana... Here's what I'm interested in knowing. If you want 2 mana sing-along buddy back, do you want an Imbue Mage buff? The answer might be yes. Yeah, like, like, do you really want to buff Imbue Mage? You might not. The answer may surprise you. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I know this seems so low value, but it's literally handicapping their draw a critical amount. They're going to have a tougher time breaking through. I want it back because of Even Druid. Understandable. Okay. We're going to Reno Lone Ranger for no other reason than for armor gain next turn. I felt like that was important to take out the Magnifying Glaive because it put a cap on how much refill they could possibly do and as far as like hurting me. All right, so I'm going to take 7. Even lethal. Acorn Oil goes down. Wait, am I missing? Oh, I'm off slightly. I'm at 1. What if I top deck Reno like Lucky Trash? I could go back up to 6, and I get a taunt in the way, and that should see it off. Excited for playing Elemental Shaman and Elemental Mage. Yeah, the Lamplighter should be pretty big. Totally agree. Lamplighter should be pretty huge. I'm just using all my mana. I don't even know if that was necessarily correct. All right, Golganeth will definitely close it out, and I can even rip a baking soda volcano. What do you think about Spammy plus new Elemental Patron? I don't know. That hasn't traditionally been good, so I think it'll traditionally continue to not be good. Right? Like that hasn't been good enough in the past, and I think it continues to not be good enough. What's the name of the 3-cost card that plays a copy the opponent has if they revert that too? I mean, they've shown you everything they're going to revert, right? I didn't need to make this trade. But it's so over. It's so over. I'm also doing this. I'm nuts if I don't do it. Okay. We are in really good shape now, I think. Not as a board clear, but an OTK. It sounds bad, man. What do you want from my life? How much is the Elemental? It's 5. How much is Spammy? 5. You're talking about a 10 mana combo. That sounds bad. It sounds bad and slow and bad and dumb. There's other stuff in this expansion that I think is pretty good, but that's not one of them. I'm not saying I won't lose to it either. All right, Acorn Oil wins a game. Is Acorn Oil going to be the first undefeated champion of Survivor? Have we had an undefeated champion? I don't think we have. I think everybody's won once. How do you feel about the Herald stuff in Even Shaman? I have not gotten a clear answer yet. Do we get full value for Herald without running the Colossus as the top end? Like, if we're just heralding stuff. Like, do we get exactly what they tell us? even then, I think even Shaman's too tight a list to start adding bullshit to it. Like, I think the kind of bullshit you add to even Shaman... is top-end stuff like a Hearth. I don't think you try to, like, do anything outside of that. One of the devs said it? Okay. Alright, this seems like a pretty strong turn 2, since I'm passing turn 1 anyway. Yeah, I don't see it. Somebody was like, Frog Shaman! I'm like, Frog Shaman doesn't want that shit, either. I'm all of a sudden running into all the Nazmani Priest chat. They found where I've been hiding. I really need my devolve. There are different ecosystems in Wild. Warrior has the strongest. Rag is nutty. Rag is pretty nutty. I think the DK Herald is actually pretty solid too, NHL. I don't know how you feel about that. I feel like the DK Herald is actually pretty solid value for what you put into it. Lotheb's too slow. It hurts my feelings they're not letting me have Egg Hunter back. Tough shit. Get wrecked, fucking nerd. Lotheb next turn? You think the DK Herald is one of the worst? What do you mean? You're making bodies and tempo. And corpses. It looks so unplayable? That's because you have DK bias. I don't know. Am I the only one with the vision, chat? Am I the only one with the vision? And taking damage, so what? DK gains it back. You pay your health. Dude, people have been bitching. People have been bitching forever. People have been bitching forever. They've been like, there's no mana cheat in DK. Yes, there is. You pay your you use corpses. You pay health. I don't think I give a shit about this. I'm not seeing it. That's fine. I'm the only one who plays DK anyway. Okay. High key, we need to go. We're looking for shit. Hey, Booger plays DK? Yeah. Suppose.
I must ponder.
Buffing attack's not good enough. Like, this play is not... The play I'm about to make is not good enough. We fucking lose. But I get to pretend I've done something. No, once you start saying imbue DK, no. Imbue DK sucks.
We will feed on this world.
No, you're not, but there aren't many people. Yeah, I mean, of the people that I talk to, I'm the only one. That's what I meant. Sure. Okay. 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 Can we get a healthy wild meta for once? What do you mean? We've had healthy wild metas. What do you mean? Dude, the wild meta has been so good recently. Like, we've been in like a golden age of wild metas. If you don't like wild now, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think you're ever going to be happy. All right. Closing the client real quick. Let's see if we come back and we're dead. Like, whining in my chat's just going to make me make fun of you. Space Penguin, thank you for the follow. One day I'm going to run out of new people to introduce to me because I'm just going to alienate all the new ones that just, like... is quite the clip. No one's gonna make it. All right, did we lose a thing? Yeah, we did. All right, Acorn Oil eats a loss. We've had metas with like a lot of variety, and we've had problematic decks, but by and large, it's been like under control. I don't know. No, we haven't. We just came out of Warlock Stone. All right, buddy. I guess you'll never be happy. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm probably just gonna make fun of you. No, Asmani Priest is objectively a shitty experience to face. That is true. Yeah, I didn't even think about how Gen is, like, so cursed in that deck. Because you just immediately override the good part of what you're doing. Yeah, doubly don't send that shit to me. Alright, let's see what it's going to be. They keep deleting good decks exist. Deleting good decks like Barnes Druid. Dude, Barnes Druid was objectively a shitty thing to face. Timmy the Kaido has the worst taste ever, and he fucking knows it. You don't enjoy facing Warrior? What's wrong with Warrior? Also, Tay, you don't... Alright, respectfully, the top players almost don't get to complain because you're competitive enough that you do it to yourself. And, like, your deck, the things that you face are so much more limited than what other people face versus what, like, lower MMR seeing more variety. I still think that we see more variety. We've been seeing more variety in Wild. It's like, it's been a while since it's been, like, I don't know. You know, I'm probably just never winning with anybody on this argument. Warrior's such a natty 125. I mean, I'm not saying it's, like, fun to play against 125 Warrior. I don't know. Man, our hand sucks. I can do this and dump a thing. Does it even matter if I crane game? I'm going to get those two. I don't know. Everything about it as a class. You don't want clears? Things need clears, Tay. People need to counter your ass. It's okay to have counters against the decks you play. It's okay. We can breathe into the bag. We don't have to panic. I don't need the other crane game. Well, those sucked. I can do this, I guess. Alright. The sad thing is I kind of need the boar combo for this matchup. Motherfucker, when my opponent plays cards. There's always room for dessert. Just by playing. Well, there you go. It's because you're good at the game. I don't like playing against Hostage Mage because it takes so long. Yeah, listen, that's fine. I'm not saying you have to like... I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, chat. Hostage Mage is a shitty experience to face. That's true. It's only 5% of the ladder. Like, nobody plays Hostage Mage. Nobody plays Hostage Mage. Do I just lose if they hit the 125? Okay. Yeah, I'm drawing all my cards in all the wrong order, and it feels terrible, chat. It feels awful. I don't expect anybody to feel bad for me. I came back from a 2-week absence and no PC or Wi-Fi to find Blizzard nerfed Ysayle, Soul Barrage, and Umbra. They sure did. Well, I know Corbett has been arguing for years that removal is too efficient in Hearthstone. So, like, that's probably an intellectually honest thing. I do think you're too sensitive to it, though. That's not even necessarily the argument I even want to get into in my chat, so... It's kind of whatever, I guess. This just does the Scorching Observer. I don't need that. My opponent draws cards every turn! This is not looking good for Timmy... this is not looking good at all. This is looking like the loop where we lose the unlosable matchup, chat. Well, there's a boar. Uh-oh. We have faith in the cards? Of course. Of course we have faith in the cards. Of course. No taunt's good for me. Hostage Mage ends faster when people, like, surrender when they lose. There is an aspect of that. Like, some people don't concede when they've lost in playing Hostage Mage. Get Starfish, nerd! I think I can still win. I just need a bat mask. Ooh, I need, like, hold on. Oh my god. Chat. Pain. Fucking pain. What's up, Shmoo? My kids will not sleep tonight. Neither will mine. I hope mine's asleep by now. I hope. I didn't stick around.
If power is what you seek, knowledge is what I...
Oh, you know, that's why... Listen, NHL, that's why I always, like, give people shit about... Okay, just not the Merc Eye. Not the Merc Eye. Not the Merc Eye. Okay, not the Merc Eye's fine. We're fine. Not the Merc Eye. Just draw the Bat Mask. Fuck. No, no, no. Not the Merc Eye. Not the Merc Eye. Not the Merc Eye, please. Okay. Mask, please. Mask. Fuck. Mask, please. This is too dangerous to play. Dead to Zeph, right? Is Merc-Eye still lethal? I don't think it is. I'd have to try. All right. Technically alive? Playing to every possible out? Technically alive? I'm never getting there with the boar anyway. I'd like to just have an opportunity to maybe break their bulwark. Okay, I'm not getting through. Just we drew mega slow. They drew good enough to beat us. All right, both decks have lost. So Survivor does not end. We just continue. It's like a null round. Damn, we drew our deck in the reverse order that we wanted. How's the Born to Be Wild giveaway going to work? I don't know. Sheep's got a plan. He didn't tell me. One. Okay. And the good ones are never the fun ones. There's never a variety of minds. Illusion of choice. Okay. Guess. All right, here's Mage.
I fight for the glory of the Horde.
I kind of want Disruption. If it's Hostage. I hate that I could do ETC into Brilliant Macaw for tempo and not guarantee that I hit the cold storage, because instead I could hit a fucking Skulking Geist. Why the fuck is this in my deck? Because it's an undead? Because it fits with the fucking theme? Because it deletes mass productions? It's elemental? We have a chance? Man. Every deck is fun if you have a sense of whimsy. That's just to piss off QB? Yeah.
Oh, you built this for me?
This deck is 9-1. Do not diss the goat acorn oil. It's 9-1 because I've drawn the good cards. I haven't been forced to use the bad ones. The one time I saw the bad one, I fucking died. All right, they're going to have a huge pop-off. What's going on, Toggy? We need to devolve pretty badly.
I'm unstable.
We're gonna get hit with the AoE. We're kind of got a bunch of dead cards that aren't doing anything. Relaxing because you can't sleep. That's cool. Quest signature. Gotcha. It's probably a cool signature. I haven't seen the signature, I don't think. Well, this is problematic. That's a Mutanus. Well, I can make things big again. Okay. I think I died. I think Acorn Oil is going to lose a second time in a row, and it's going to be to Elemental Mage. Would I have kept the Golganeth if I knew it was Elemental Mage? Maybe. Shmi will never die. Never. It's taking forever to hit Legend with these fuckers. I kind of regret opening up my Legend climb to viewer decks. I can't say I'm having fun. I think I would have cared a lot less. I think I would have cared a lot less if, let's say, I didn't lose my heat. That probably would have been more fun. Well, shit. Yeah, I don't know what Zeph's doing anymore, chat. This seems like a Frost Nova board to me. I don't know. I don't know. Zeph's broken. They finally did it. They finally murdered him. If, let's say, they ignore the Zeph and go all face, I have a chance. Chad, I can't control the next break. The next break's going to happen. That's an Incendus. It's a pretty good rate for Incendius. Zeph's not computing anymore? He is, but it's not ideal. I don't know if he wanted to do it that way. You might be right. I've heard that said before. But also, he is my favorite card, so I do take it kind of hard that he's not working the proper way right now. Reno might buy me a turn. It's going to be a lot of gas. I think I'm just dead. Very, very much dead. Because I'm running Ruswat. God, these are finally biting me in the ass. They can punch through, right? 1, 2. Yeah, they don't even have to think that hard. Cool. All right. Acorn Oil takes a second loss. Chad, I was convinced we were gonna hit Legend before before Survivor ended, but we can't even hit Legend with Survivor decks. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All right, this guy is the pirate guy. There's a crane game. Back to aggro noobing? I don't know. I don't think so. I might try something a little different. Dashboard, hooligan, honey. I think this is gonna win it.
I see you've brought guests.
Well, technically, by the laws of Survivor, Acorn Oil has lost twice. So if I win on this one, Large Ivan takes it. Oh, look, the hand that beats aggro. True. Is Skipper Warrior behaving well? It's hard for me to say because I really did not like Pug Please's list, which is a really bratty thing to say in my mind, because Pug just did what. Like, Pug was just like, well, I don't know. When I was playing, this is the cards that I did. And I did not like the list that he wanted to do. So I will probably try to hit Legend with that, honestly, next. Lost twice with less wins than Acorn Oil. But Acorn Oil didn't clear out. We'll see where the standings are. I think this might end it, chat. GG's. And then we get to play good decks to Legend? I don't know. We'll definitely play my good decks. Decks that I'm going to have fun with. It's definitely a little bit harder to target right now. That's a decision. What are you doing with that? Oh, okay. They wanted to save the draw? Sure. Perfect. It's just free. Like, we win from here. Oh, look, it's Mal'Ganis. He's a turtle.
Package type for treasure transport.
Maybe I just played Ivan's deck. I don't know. I actually hit Legend with Geppetto Odin that I had in Survivor. I don't like that list. I would cut the bucklers, and I would cut the bucklers. I would change it. I would change it. All right. Large Ivan? Winner? Is he a deck building genius? You've changed the list. I don't know if I love the list. So what do we feel in chat? Both decks are at 9 and 2. Both decks are at 9 and 2. I still have a lot of stream to stream. I want to see one of these distinguish themselves over another. Let's keep going. After this one, I'll do the thing. Like, so the problem with the Odin Warrior list is no new heights. So like it's more awkward to do Geppetto into a game-winning combo. And I had shield blocks over the bucklers. The bucklers are fucking useless. So choose a winner via coin flip. That's stupid. Now we'll play until one wins and one loses. Sudden death. Yeah, we'll do it that. Well, not sudden death because then it's just like one just gets yeeted. All right, Shrifter last time we played was on Odd Warlock. I think they're just fucking around.
Death is colder than the depths.
I see you've brought I see you.
They're not on TikTok unless they're using double quests. No. Frozen Buckler and what? He had shield slams. I'd get rid of the shield slams. I think those are both Buckler and shield slams are ass. I would have put in new heights. I would have put in shield blocks, and I'm very seriously considering cutting a one Eternium Rover. I might even try NHL's idea of Basher in it. Doesn't sound totally terrible.
His reign ends now.
I know I had to apologize to Pug because like sometimes I get a deck that I really like. Oh, I got it. For Bladestorm, I wouldn't run Bladestorm. But you know what? You know what? I don't know if it matters. All right. I think my opponent is Boars. Opponent looks boorish. The Razor Scale is going to help making Blood Bloom actually, like, okay. I might... Is it ever Polkelt? I think if I'm going to Polkelt, it was last turn. I don't know. I feel like I need something. Sure. We read our own Ranger. I don't think that's good enough.
If power is
I
what
remember
you
this
seek,
place well.
knowledge is what I provide.
Okay. There we go. And Regewarden felt really hard to climb and win with. It just costs too much mana. That's kind of how I feel like normal Basher when NHL suggested it. But I don't know. Sometimes NHL has good ideas. He's pretty good at playing the game. So I'm going to give it a shot. Okay, they don't have the nuts. They don't have the nuts. What's in here? Kind of nothing. I need something else. Give me a boar or something. Boar or Merc Eye. What the fuck? Why is that in your deck? Okay. Okay, they just narrowed down their hand a lot. Good. Alright, might be able to grumble. We'll see. Bro queued in the battlegrounds. I don't know if it's that extreme, but yeah, it's pretty bad. Yikes. God, I'm so good at Hearthstone, chat. This is so stupid. Good luck. All right. Gonna be kind of mad, I think. Nice. Bananas. Hey! It's rude. Are there any new cooks with the wild reverts? Yeah, I think so. Probably. Maybe not sensationalized enough for you, but I think there are. For sure. Got another one? Another one mana location? That's hysterical. I keep making tiny little mini shudders. It's the most roundabout shutter combo I've ever seen. Remember when people were like, you can't play Elise in this deck because he jams up your hand when you play Shudder? Dude, Elise is nuts. Shut the fuck up. Elise is incredible. I don't think I need to go infinite after this, but we'll see. Alright, it's finally gone, chat. This is fine. Say that until you have a board full of Elise locations. I think I'm going to be okay. Okay, it's fine.
Couldn't have done it better myself.
Snicker snack! All right, we win. We move on. Acorn Oil, does that win the game? Respect to the guy for now conceding on the first Shudder. Yeah, we got to see a fun loop. Toxic Dad! I don't want to play more Hearthstone. I want them to leave. They can leave, man. How you doing, Pug?
Let the games begin.
Mine is the only way.
Is this even good enough on one, or should I just go for the cards? I'll try it on one. Well, there's Blood Bloom. I can shoot my own guy.
I see you've brought I see you've brought guests.
Good, hope I'm well. I'm doing okay. Doing okay, Pug. Losing my shit a little bit. Not a lot of it, but a little bit. Technically, the Solarian, they're technically in there. They're technically in... No, they don't disappear. They're in there, but once the turn switches over, they disappear. They no longer exist once the turn switches over. So they do exist, but not forever. All right, that got us a lot of our combo pieces. We just need Boar, and we need Bat Mask. We win. Is this NA? This is NA. This is NA. I'm doing my best. Okay. Sure. No, it's all good. Yeah, I mean, I can't complain, right? Like, these are some of the best viewer decks you're going to get. All right, literally just need the board and we're good. I could kill it, but I want my thing to die. What was that again? Oh, hidden objects. They're desperately trying for hidden objects out. Okay.
We will become so much more than the universe has left us.
Okay. It's not objection. It's not counterspell. That could be objection, though. Okay. The head games have gotten me in this game. Oh, that's great. Yes, delete it, please. They gave me something to trade into. This is teaching me that, like, the way you beat boars is you just, like, control the board in a way... Dude, you can't bound... It's a fucking elusive, dumbass. Come on, man. Dear God. All right. Gotten head faked a lot this game.
Looking for a standoff? Careful. It's a game.
Gotten head faked a lot this game. Okay. I can kill it with the Entitled. Where are they? They're 2 away. They're close. That's amazing for me. Thank you. Okay, I think that's a misplay. They could have left my shit up and it would be no problem. Platoon, thank you for the follow. Okay. We always hit the other boar. Shit. Okay. GG's. Spellbender. Not the Spellbender! Spellbender got me. Okay. We're still okay? We're still okay. It's a little fucky, but we're still okay. We are going to only have 3 swings, though. What does this do again? Yeah, okay. So this will clear my board for me. What a lucky random secret. I mean, there's... The thing is like, they're playing to their outs, and there's only so many... Why would you ever do that, though? Yeah, you always kill that. They shouldn't be killing my shit for me, though. I think this is... I guess it largely doesn't matter.
As you wish, as you wish, as you wish.
No one expects the random spellbending. I've been playing around other stuff. Alright, I gotta find it. I think I'm dead. Is this it? Has Millsy fucking died? Not Millsy. Has Ivan fucking died? Not yet? Still? Interesting. Yeah, I could have dark bombed it. Honestly, it didn't cross my mind that that's a thing that I should have been looking for. Damn. That's fine. Is that where you were thinking at the time, Cyrus? Were you like, oh man, we should dark bomb something to play around Spellbender? Because that's a 5-head read if you actually were thinking that at the time. How big is the Gat Snake? I don't know. Yes? Excellent. Better player than me. Better player than me confirmed. Snake's large at the moment. They didn't go in on the combo, so maybe I live? Question mark. Doubt it though. They found a win condition. Fair enough. All right, and just like that, Acorn Oil has been dubbed winner of Survivor. GG's Acorn Oil. She's the one. All right. Fuck all of this. Where do we go next? We just won this one. And if you enjoy this content, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing on my YouTube channel. We will be talking more about Wild in the coming future. We'll make sure we have a Wild meta report. After we might say, like, you know what I might do? In lieu of a meta report, what I might do is I might do like a quick little, like, hey, this is what people are playing kind of thing without necessarily going too deep into it. Finding your members now. But I might just outline like little things that people are trying to do. All right. Special thanks to our members on YouTube. But Beastie, Pug Please, to Big Pimp Chimp, Sean 1 Trillion, Wrong Mindset, May, Zoo Shen, Robert Tuss, Timmy the Kaido, and Why People Happy. Golden Apothecary. All right, fine.